Welcome back. Again, I'm Dana Thomas, a licensed master's level psychologist at Family Service and Guidance Center, and we are back again to talk about childhood depression for our real world parenting series. And last time we talked about kind of the trends of depression in children, and then some of the signs and symptoms. And just to kind of recap the signs and symptoms, for younger kids, we see a lot of anger and severe depression, or severe tantrums, anger and severe tantrums where they're breaking things, they're kicking, hitting, biting people. And it's happening typically across environments. So you're gonna see that at school, home, community, wherever you are. Other things that we've seen are rejection by friends. They don't enjoy anything anymore. They don't want to do their favorite activities. They're very sensitive and irritable. Sadness, hopelessness, low self-esteem, changing and sleeping and eating patterns. And then for the older kids, with the teens and stuff, you need to really watch for the running away, the self-harm behavior, and just a real change of where they're really focused on death, interest in death. So, and watch out for those things. So when you do step back as a parent and you're starting to notice some of these changes or some of these things are happening in your home, the next step is, well, what am I going to do? Being my parent myself, that's where I would start. What can I do at home first to see if we really do have something going on here, and how can I help them? So what you're going to want to do is, first and foremost, if you're not already, start talking to your child. You should do a daily check-in with them. How was school? How are things, when you were playing on the playground with your friend Sophie or whoever they're playing with? Did you have any trouble at school today? Did you have all good marks, or did you lose some recess time or have to do laps for something? Talk about those things. Do daily check-ins with your kid. So that way, if something starts to change, you know that the change is happening. You can already pick up on those things. So daily check-ins, when you're driving home from school, when you're going to the grocery store, over family dinner, if you're not doing those, that's a great thing to start doing, and have family check-ins. So definitely start talking to your kids, because that's how you're going to know when things are changing. From there, if you're noticing some of these changes in terms of depression, you think it's starting to increase in your child, try to increase their physical activity. Exercise, and I know that a lot of people are not proponents of exercise these days, and that's okay. Other people love it. Children love physical activity. Most of them do. Get them out, get them moving. It will boost the chemicals in their brain, which will then also enhance their mood. So we need to get them up and moving, and they need to be physical in what they're doing. And I know that's really hard this time of year because it's cold outside, it's winter. See if there's a place nearby, a community center or something like that. Go find something to do. Go walk around the mall. I know there's not a lot going on there, but just walking in general will help them. So outside of physical activity, also feedback. You need to give positive feedback to your child. When you notice something good is happening, catch them doing something good. If they're helping out, they want to help out, give them that good feedback and let them know those are great things. And yes, I know as a parent, you still have to parent and provide the negative feedback or the critical feedback of that's not okay to do those things in those teaching moments. Just be really conscious of how you're talking to your child. Try really hard not to shame them or talk down to them. Be an educator in those moments. Tell them, you can't kick your brother because we don't harm other people. And, you got to back up and turn that into a teaching moment of how they don't like to be kicked. It's not okay to harm other people, rather than, we don't kick people. Do you want me to kick you? Do you want to know what that feels like? That's stuff that we don't want to turn that into shaming, because that then will help increase some of that depression and negative feelings within themselves and can really hurt their self-esteem. In general, you just want to be a positive support, a positive role model for your child. It's okay that we have lots of parents who have noticed that they're starting to have issues with depression, especially because of all the COVID stuff. It's okay to model for your child that you also maybe need your own help. So that's okay too. Be the model of what you want them to do. And that's one of the main things of how you can help your children at home. So that is our segment for this Thursday. Please come back and join us next Thursday, and we'll talk more about living with children who could potentially have depression. That's all for today. I'm Dana Thomas.